You're not lazy. You just despise the now. You reject the situation that you're in right now. So you look for cheap dopamine. You scroll on TikTok all day, or you play the game, and you do that for the dopamine without realizing you getting dopamine hits. But you do that because you think your life is more. You feel me? You don't really get any entertainment out of your life. But what if I told you that you could change all of that? You could change all of that just by gamifying your life. So I created something, right? I created something that can help all of us. But you just gotta follow through, you feel me? Lock the fuck in, lock in, lock in. Look. It's simple as hell. You wanna give yourself 6 categories that you wanna improve in. And it's gonna be physical, mental, spiritual, creative, habits, financial, right? And each of these is worth a point. So I'm gonna just give you examples that I use. Physical, you could put, workout, what you wanna work out on today. You wanna have some type of routine, you wanna put that in physical. Mental, you could read 30 minutes. Put in the time that you want to read. Anything that you're gonna put in mental that you could do right now that is best for you right now, that you can constantly improve on. Put this in the category, right? So spiritual, meditate. I meditate. You could do whatever you want. You could pray. I don't know what you do, but this is what I do. Spiritual, meditating. This is something that you constantly can improve upon, and I recommend that. So creative. If you somebody that's into content creation, you could make three TikTok videos today. Make a TikTok video today. Make a YouTube video today. Or if you're into music, make a beat today. Make a song today. Write a song today. Just for example. And then we got habits. Semen retention. That's just for an example. You don't got to do this, but I advocate for people that's not in a relationship, woman or man, to be celibate and channel that energy, channel that sexual energy that could create a life and create a life that you desire, because it's just as powerful. You hold that energy in and you use this energy to into these tasks, you will create a better life for yourself. And this is something I advocate for. But you could put morning routine, right? What time you want to wake up, what time you want to go to sleep, making your bed every morning. This is self-explanatory, right? And then you got financial. What are you doing on the side? Maybe you got work today. You can put that there. Side jobs, right? Working on something that could create you abundance. Working on something that you are passionate about that could make you money. This is what I recommend putting in financial. But again, this is your life. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. But at the end of the day, each of these categories is 1 point. So you complete all of these, you get 6 points. At the end of the week, you're supposed to get 47 points. And I'm going to tell you how you're going to get 47 points, because I know 6 times 7 does not equals 47. So you're like, what the fuck? Nigga don't know how to do math. No, bro. No. You're going to do weekly missions. Somehow this got erased, but you're going to do weekly missions, which is 5 points. It's not 1 point. So this is going to be your goals for the week. So maybe you want to make 3 videos a day. You want to put, I'm going to make 21 videos in a week, right? And maybe you put 7 days semen retention. Maybe you put I'm gonna make this certain amount of money in a week, right? And you complete it, you get 5 points. Then you get 47 points, right? And now I'm gonna get to the most important part, because this is not gonna work if you don't have a good reward system. The reason that you like scrolling on TikTok, the reason you think your life is boring, is because you're not getting no dopamine from this. But this is a dopamine hit, right? You work towards something, you complete tasks, and then you reward yourself at the end. And every single day you're supposed to give yourself some type of micro reward, something small that's rewarding, not very big, right? Something small that's rewarding. So, or micro reward. You're gonna put that on your big whiteboard. Micro reward, I'll say like an hour of free time. Now you could scroll on TikTok, right? Now you could get that dopamine hit. Now you could watch a movie for an hour or something. You could watch a movie for an hour 30. Now you could go play the game, play a game that you want. You deserve it, right? And you feel good about yourself. When you scrolling on TikTok all day and you ain't really do nothing all day, or you feel me? It's not gonna feel good. It's never gonna feel good. You're gonna feel like shit. But at the end, when you do that for 7 days and you get 47 points, or maybe you miss a point, right? Maybe you miss a couple points. You can still get the 47 points, bro. And when you get the 47 points, reward yourself, bro. Reward yourself. It could be a t-shirt. It could be a book that you want to read. It could be an extra hour of free time. It could be it could be, something that can help you along the way. But what I'm saying is the rewards are very important if you want to keep consistent, if you want to keep on doing things. The reason that you keep on crashing every time that you try to be consistent is because you're not really seeing the rewards fast enough, or you're not giving yourself micro rewards. You're not really like planning your day and completing tasks to reward yourself. So every time you fail, you crash. Like why the fuck am I even doing this? Like, it's boring, right? But what if you make your life a game? What if you gamify your life, right? This is a great way to do it. This system is a great way to do it. Now you could get your own whiteboard, bro. You could get your own whiteboard. You can get your own 2 whiteboards, and you can do this yourself, right? You don't really need me for this. But I did create a community that is helping, helping people like you, like me, gather together and become self-disciplined together instead of, just doing this by yourself and like improving together. So you always have somebody, holding you accountable. You always, have somebody to talk to that's like on the same path as you, instead of, maybe your environment is not the best place to, grow. This is a great environment for people to grow. There's challenges in this environment. There's, boss battles in this environment. But yeah, I call it level 100. My name XO100. I know I ain't really talk about me as much, but yeah, my name XO100, Big 100. You don't gotta call me Big 100. You can call me XO. You can call me 100. But yeah, this joint is called Level 100. If you want to join the community, if you want, if you just want an environment for self-improvement, this is where to go. I don't really think it gets any better than this. But even if you don't decide to join, I do advocate that you do get those 2 whiteboards and do this shit on your own. But I'm gonna be posting daily. I'm gonna be doing this shit every single day. I'm gonna be showing you the bad and the good. And yeah, that's pretty much it, bro. I'm gonna just keep my word with it. If you look at my previous videos, you already kind of know. You would know what I'm kind of going through. Not kind of, but yeah, I'm going through something right now. So, but that doesn't have to be say all be all. And I kind of want to be. I want to be, a positive influence on people that feel like they stuck right now, because you don't have to be stuck forever. This is not a forever situation. You don't gotta be in pain forever. This is not a forever situation. This shit is temporary. But it decides, you have to decide right now. Cause the only way that anything is gonna fucking change is if you decide right now what are you gonna do about it. The only way that shit could change is if you focus on what you can do right now and continue to grow each and every single day and improve every single day. And yeah, that's level 100. That's what level 100 is about. Get to level 100. Let's see who can get to level 100 first. Boom.